Okay, Tigers, now it's time for the practice time, all right? This practice time is going to be one big game, and you have to add up all your points at the end. And at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you how many points that I got on my first try. So stay tuned. Click the like and subscribe button if you like this video, and we're gonna have fun today. So remember, each activity, add up your points on a piece of paper, and at the end, you need to add them all up, and that's your final score. So we're going to do 5 to 6 different activities, practicing our spike hit, our bump or pass hit, and our set above the head. So the first activity you can do is really simple, okay? Stand there, you may not move your feet, okay? So you have to set the ball above your head and see how many times you can hit it straight up and keep setting it. If you strike the ball and it goes to the right or to the left, your points end and you start with the next activity. So here we go. Let's see how many. Set, set, set. Okay? Go until you mess up. The next activity is your bump. So you can move on this one, move around around your house, make sure there's a safe space. By this time, you should have a really safe space. Here we go. Set, set. Oh, this is bump, bump, bump. You remember squat? Bump, okay. See how many you can get. The next one is spike. And this is going to be a lot harder to keep up in the air. You might only get 2 or 3. So serve it up, spike. Oh, I couldn't get to it. So the spike you really won't be able to keep up. So at least you'll get 1 point for the spike. The next activity is to get on your knees. And you can move around. This is just going to allow you to try your hardest to keep it above your head with the set. Okay? Here we go. Set. Set. Move around on your knees. Set. Set. Good. The next one, and keep pausing this video after every one. The next one is the bump or the pass. So we're gonna bump it straight up. Bump it straight up. Bump it straight up. And go around your living room. Okay? Here's another fun one. This is solo volleyball. So at home, you're going to grab 2 chairs like I have right here. Okay? 2 chairs. And you're going to maybe spread them out about here. If you have a blanket, I don't have a blanket here at the gym, but I do have this net, this bag, that I can put over, and this is my volleyball net. I'm going to grab my balloon, and I'm going to play by myself. How many times can I keep it up? By spiking, bumping, and setting the ball to myself. So every time I hit it to the other side, I have to run around and hit it back. Here we go. Back over to myself, back over, set, back over, underhand, spike, oh no! Oh! Then the game stops. See how many times you can get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, back and forth. Try to use your proper key elements in the introduction video. Go back and review those and try to do the proper strikes. The last one is if you have, and like I said before, Tigers, you should know where your safe space is by now in this year, especially if you're at home. You should know what's safe and what's not, and make sure your parents or who's ever taking care of you at home are okay with this next one. So I have a mat here at home, and sometimes in volleyball, you're going to need to dive and dig that ball before it touches the ground. So if you can get some pillows, a lot of pillows or some cushions here, and what you want to do is drop the balloon or your paper sack or your plastic sack with paper in it right here, and try to dive with one arm and try to dig it up and try to get it as high as you can. So if I do this and I dive and get it up, just like that. And I don't want you to dive too hard, as long as you don't hurt your shoulder, but practice that dig at home right before it gets there. Hit it up. Oh, coach messed up. So I wrote down my score here. After all those activities, only get one try each and then redo them. And I want you to keep playing this game and see how many points you can get. My points, I wrote them down, was 25,496. Yeah? It's better than I promise. That's what happened. 25,496. Try to beat that score. Have fun at home, Tigers.